The App Store already tells you which keywords to use Keyword Suggest to. You've got an app, you'll know what it does, but when it comes to keywords, where do you even start? Most developers write down 5-10 obvious words and call it done. Workout, fitness, home exercise, and then wonder why the app isn't showing up in search. Here's the problem. You'll pick in keywords based on what makes sense to you, not based on what users actually type. And these two things are often very different. That's exactly what free tool Keyword Suggest fixes. It pulls real autocomplete data directly from the App Store, the same suggestions users see when they start typing. So instead of guessing, you see actual search behavior. Hi, I am Anna, an ASO specialist. Today I'll show you how to use this free tool to find keyword ideas you would never come up with on your own and build a real keyword list for your app. Let's go! Block 1. What is Keyword Suggest and why autocomplete data matters? When someone opens the App Store and starts typing, the store immediately shows suggestions. These are called autocomplete suggestions. And here's what most people don't release. Keywords that appear in autocomplete get significantly more clicks than regular search results. Why? Because users see them before they even finish typing, and they click. Keyword Suggest pulls exactly this data. So instead of guessing what people might search, you see what they actually type right now in the App Store. We'll start with Keyword View. That's where the magic happens. Block 2. Let's see it in action. Let's type workout, our starting keyword for a home workout app. Look what happens. The tool immediately generates dozens of autocomplete variations organized alphabetically. Workout A, Workout B, Workout C. Each letter combination showing you real queries users type. And next to each keyword, two things: traffic, how many searches per day, and rank your current position for this keyword. Let's look at what stands out. Workout tracker, 1,791 searches per day. That's a very specific and functional query. Workout app free, 1,191 searches. Users are actively looking for a free solution. Workout doors, 546 searches, a completely different niche, outdoor workouts. Workout timer, 372 searches, very specific feature-based query. Each of those is a keyword you will never have thought of, but real users are searching for them right now. The rank column shows you current position for each keyword. If it's empty, your app isn't indexed for that query yet. That's actually useful information. It tells you where you have room to grow. Block 3. Without space mode, find keywords you would never think of. One toggle most people skip: without space. Default mode builds phrases from your exit word. Without space does the opposite. Type just a couple of letters, hit analyze, and the store shows you its most popular autocomplete suggestions across that whole space. It's less expect my keyword and more what is the market even searching for here. A fast way to scan popular queries in a niche before you commit to a direction. For example, instead of typing the full word, let's just type two letters, HO, and hit analyze. Look what appears. The store immediately shows you the most popular autocomplete suggestions starting with HO. Home Depot, Homescapes, Home Assistant with 1,259 searches. And this is just two letters. For a home workout app, this instantly shows you that home is a strong direction. Users are actively searching for home-related apps. That's your signal to go deeper and type home workout as your next query. That's the power of without space mode, two letters, and you already know where the demand is. Block 4. Adding keywords to your list. So you find keywords that look promising. Now what? Hit the plus button next to any keyword and it goes straight into your keyword monitor. That's your tracking list where your letter watch position grow. And here's the workflow I follow. Start with your core word, workout. Scan the results for keywords with real traffic. Add anything relevant to your keyword monitor. Then check each keyword for competitiveness before adding it to your metadata. In the previous video, I showed you how to do this using the free keyword check tool. Link to the video in the description. Keyword Suggest finds the candidates. Keyword check confirms which ones are worth fighting for. Together, that's a solid keyword research workflow. Block 5. History View, a hidden gem. Now let's switch to History View. This shows all queries you've previously analyzed with platform, country, and date. It's basically your research log. So, Keyword Suggest is free. Just create an account on ASOMobile and start typing your first keyword right now. It won't replace the full ASO process, but it will show you search queries you'll never find on your own, based on real users' behavior, not guesswork. Link to ASOMobile is in the description, and if you're ready to the full toolkit, use promo code ASOGROW for 30% off any plan. Found this useful? Subscribe. Next week we are going even deeper into keyword research. See you there.